Hey everybody, it's Brenda. How are you all doing today? As promised, I am here to do the altered file folder insert that I wanted to do for the kit that I'm using and the cover that I'm doing there. So this is my insert, but first I want to put that aside, and I wasn't sure if I showed you the kit I was using. This is Ink and Page Clockwork Winter, and just some of the pages I wanted to show you. I did do the backs of these, but the kit is very, very big, and she does have some background pages. Love this kit. So just a few pages of the kit. Wanted to go through that real quick. Some more background. I love her backgrounds. And that is just the pages of the kit. And there is quite a few pages. So that is going to be my kit, and what I used for this to make my little insert is the Stamperia Alchemy, I think it's called, and that's what I got to go with the kit. So that is where we stand. I'm going to put this aside, and then I'll show you my insert that I made. So we have this here is a little flip down here with some writing. Can do some writing on the back. Make sure I'm in frame here. And then this opens up this way with more writing space here. And then this is the main file folder with a huge pocket in here, and I have yet to make a nice tag to go in there, and that is the back. And this was all done with the Alchemy Stamperia paper pad, except for this here. This came from there, but this is just one of those little mini CD envelope that we commonly use, and that's a flip down here. So what I did, I had a regular size manila file folder, okay, and because I wanted it to fit in my signature, I cut it down to, I think, I'm going to just turn this around so it will lay flat. I cut it down to, I think it's 5. 5.5. So I trimmed this down to 5.5, which is right about there. My cutter is getting real dull there. So that's that, like so. And then I cut off, well, I'm just going to do this. Rounded the corners. I won't do the bottom yet. So here I cut off to, did I do my ruler already? Right here, I got it. Seven, no, 8.5. 8.5. So I went up to my 8.5 and cut off just the piece at the bottom. About that much off the bottom. So that way we have our main part that will fit into our signature. And then I took the offcut here, and I wanted to use this part, so I cut this down to 4. Where's my 4? There it is. 4 inches. Oops, I want to do that the other way, because I kept this little part here. So 4 inches right about there. And then I wanted this to be 6 inches tall. So right here. So there we have our little flip out pocket that goes there. So basically, what I did with this part is took my little cutoff again and made the, I'm just going to cut this down some because we don't need the whole thing. So I'm going to cut it down to about 3/4 of an inch. And this is already folded because I used the cutoff that was the end. So that's already folded for you. I just mitered the corners. And then this was sewn in here. I mean, not sewn in, but that's probably too long. Let me see how long that is. My hinge is too long, so let me plop some of that off. Okay, so what I wanted to do before you do any sewing, have your hinge in between the 2 top parts like this, and put it where you want it to go. And then you glue this right to that, and then you have your hinge part. So this will open and close, and the other part will be hidden in between the 2. Now I put this part just up a little, so it's basically in the middle, but you can also have it all the way down and have everything evened up if you'd prefer. And then from here, all you really need to do is, first I covered my pages. I mean my parts. I covered my parts. I would cover this, and then after I got everything covered, then I sewed around the whole thing. Just make sure that when you sew around your large part here, when you sew around this part, make sure you open this up. So all I did was sew around here and up to there, and then that this got sewed right on the inside there. So simple, very beginner friendly. And this was placed, this little, let me get one first. Hold on just a second. Now if you don't have to use these, if you don't have one, you could use, you know, you could make your own little up and down flip. But what I did was take this part here and put it right between the paper and the pocket. So make sure that you know where your little flips are going to be glued to before you do any papering or any sewing. Make sure that that is all like I had it here like this, and then this came up here like so. So this was here like this, and this was glued down there, and then this was tucked in there, and then this was glued down here, and then you went ahead and put your decorative paper on top of it like so. So very, very simple to do. The only thing that took me the most time doing was decorating the pockets. That took me the most time. This here, and I may do a little more, but I want to add some things from the kit, which I don't have anything cut out yet. So I may put, you know, something here. I may add a little something down here in the corner. I have all these too that I got from Amazon that I've been playing with. I've got these little, what do you call it? Steampunk. Excuse me. I got these little steampunk things that I might, you know, add here and there. Little doodads. But that is my plan for my insert. And I thought it turned out pretty fun. And the way I was picturing it in my mind. So, you know, it took me, what, 5 minutes or so to cut this out. And you can, as you go along, you might want to add, so like I have this as a flip, but what you can also do, if you don't want this part here to be a flip, you could decorate both of these and then sew right along here like this. But first you want to sew your pocket. Sew this first, okay? Then lay this down and sew right along here, okay? And then this would be a pocket here and a tuck spot here. I thought of that too before I decided to do the flip out. So you may want to do just a tuck spot. Now if you do that, I don't know what you would, I mean, this could possibly, if that's a tuck spot here, this could possibly be put on the inside, glued on the inside here, and then sewn down like that, and it could still be a flip. Or better yet, you could have your flip right here. This would be your tuck spot, this would be a flip out, and this would be your pocket here. So what I'm trying to say is, to make a long story short, there are so many options that you can do once you get your main altered file folder. Once you get that together the way you envision it or whatever, then there's different ways that you can put it together. So basically 8.5 by 5.5, depending on what size your signature is. And then make sure you put your papers down and your hinges where you want them before you sew everything up. And this is what you can come up with. So I hope this all makes sense for you guys, and I hope you give this a try. You could also make a lot of these ahead of time with neutral papers, you know, your book pages or your, you know, any kind of neutral background papers, and have these all prepared. And then you could theme them to whatever your signature or your your journal is. Sorry, you can theme these however your journal, whatever theme it has for your journal. So I mean, there's lots of things you can do to prepare yourself for you know, quickly throwing your journals together. So anyway, that is what I wanted to show you today. Very simple. And that's the back. And in order to cover things like the back, I would just take my sheet of paper and have like this side down, if that's what you want, on the back, and then just put your file folder right down where you want it, and then you just trace right around with your pencil, and then cut that out, and it should fit pretty good right on the side that you want it to fit on. That's how I covered. Same with the front. So guys, I'm gonna let you go. I've got to go and get ready for my granddaughter, who will be here shortly. I have her for the weekend, so we will let you go, and hopefully you'll give this a try. It was fun to make and simple to make. So just like I said, make sure your hinges and your sewing and everything, make sure you know what goes where first before you start in. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay blessed, and have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.